Hey guys! Getting ready for a night out. I'm actually so excited to film this for you guys because I feel like you've seen my natural makeup probably 80,000 times. I'm gonna show you guys something a little bit more glam, a little more fun. And this is like my go-to night out, like dinner, club, bus, another club look, you know? I really don't venture out in the nighttime anymore, so I'm really excited right now. I'm seeing my friend, really good girlfriend from school, from England. She's in LA tonight, so I'm so excited. Me and her used to go very feral back in the day, so I'm excited for that. Wait, I'm gonna stop blabbering on and we can get right into it because I've noticed that I have very long intros and it's like, Eva, can we just like get to the video? So I'm just taking these out because I can't take myself seriously with these in for this whole video. Just ripping out half my head. Don't mind me. So I have very much been in my roller era. I'm also in my era of saying that everything's an era. And I don't know why I wasn't doing this sooner. Like, it just gives me the best volume. It's the only thing that really gives me volume. And a spray that I use that I'm gonna put in my hair right now. This is the spray. It's Oribe. I think it's Oribe. Could be wrong. Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. And this just gives your hair like grit. I have very like, well, how I would describe my hair is it's like a baby's hair. Like, it's so like fine and soft, but then there's like kind of a lot of it. So it's sometimes, and this is gonna sound very pick me, but I mean this in like the best way, it's sometimes like too silky. And it's not the correct lid. Sometimes too silky to the point where like it doesn't like do any hairstyles. So I love to use these kind of products that just like give me a little bit of grit and dirt. And I'm just gonna brush this back and then I think I might just clip it out the way. Okay, so if you're new here, I always start with brows, especially when I'm doing like my night out makeup. I'm using this Refi Brow Sculpt. I feel like I have to do this before there's anything on my skin or it just like doesn't quite stick right and it mixes in with, well, I look like I have bleached brows right now. It like mixes in with the rest of my makeup. So I like to start with my brows, kind of like laminate them first down, pressed to my skin. And then once I feel like they're nicely laminated down, I kind of shape them. If you do this method and really like have your brows stuck down to your skin, they ain't gonna move. Like, these brows stay in place for me all night if I do them this way. Sometimes if I'm like being lazy and I do them like during my makeup, it's just never the same. So I would highly recommend, if you're using a brow product that's like this, just to do it before there's anything else on your skin. I also think this just gives you a nice beginning base because brows really frame your face, so I feel like this really prepares me for the makeup. I'm gonna use one of these little Elemis toning pad things and I just kind of wipe away any excess brow product that's like around the brows. A little random thing that I've recently become very into doing is using these little Lumify eye drops. This is probably not good for your eyeballs because it literally turns my eyes so white. Who doesn't want nice white glowing eyeballs, you know? I mean, this is just like very extra. This is like telling me maybe I like have been in LA too long, but also like it's just white eyeballs, you know? It's harmless. I like to start off with the Road Glazing Milk. I'm kind of on my last legs of this, so I need a restock, but this is the first thing that I use. Moisturizer, I love the Tatcha Dewy Skin, and I like to take a lot of this. My Road Peptide Glazing Fluid, and I don't like to be shy with this either. The final little touch to my glow potion is the Glossier Future Dew. By the way, why is my eye like gone bright red there? probably those eye drops like burning my soul, but anywho. So I know that my face is 10 times lighter than my body, but my face is always paler just because I wear so much SPF, and then my body is always more tan. So we are gonna like match that all up just in case you're like, girl, like what's going on? But anyway, your skin should be looking wet. Then it takes me to my Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. This is in the shade, you guys always ask shades, so I'm gonna start trying to remember to tell you guys shades. This is the shade ST9 Paloma, and we're gonna put, oh, ST9 Paloma's looking much too light. Okay, when this happens, I have a little hack that I do. Seeing as we're already at this point, I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I have a product that's too light. So I have this liquid bronzer from Salty Face, and I just like to pop in a little, ew, this has like my hairs on it. Ugh, clean girl. I like to just put a little squeeze of this mixed in with that because it's gonna help to even everything out. And I'm just blending this in with my hands all over. So you can see now that my skin has kind of been evened out, but I still have this like insane glow. I'm definitely still way too pale, so we're gonna fix that and start to bronze up my face. This is probably my favorite step. I'm a big bronzer girly. I like to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, and this is in the shade 3 Tan, and I use this Refi brush. And we can just go in pretty heavy with this because we really need to match everything up. I feel like right now I look like I have like tiger Halloween stripes, but we're just gonna blend that. Also super buildable, so I've just added a little bit more to my cheekbones just so they're like more defined. Okay, under eyes, we're using the YSL Tout Chocolat. I don't know how to say it, but somebody correct me please in the comments on the pronunciation. And this is very bright, so I only like to use, that was the concealer by the way, I only like to use a little bit of this. Ah, stabbed myself in the eye. Okay. Hair is back up. Whew, I'm a little bit hot and bothered. It's about 4,000 degrees in my bathroom right now, so yeah, I'm gonna work with it. Anyway, next, Milk Blush. This is in the shade Spritz, and I take this like up here. I don't really like blush when it's all the way down here on my cheeks. I like it to be kind of up top. And I love this color of blush because it's kind of more of a peachy rather than a pink. And it gives me more of a sunburnt feel rather than a super rosy cheek. Oh, this is a cooling jelly and I just want to like, you know, everywhere. Cute. I do love the glow. We do need to like be a little bit more matte in some places. So I just take this little Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. This is in shade 1. See the crazy difference this makes? It just like blurs. It's as if you have like a filter on your face. It's so crazy. I only get this effect if I use this with a powder puff. So that's probably like my top tip with this, is make sure you use a powder puff. And I take it like down the side of my nose to kind of snatch my nose too. And this just has a really nice brightening effect under your eyes. And I've just kind of mattified like around my mouth and stuff, just little areas that I don't want to be so intensely glowy, because we're gonna add like a lot more glow in this area. So for my highlights, I love for a night out this, I'm also cringing at myself how I keep calling it a night out. I feel like I sound like my mum. Sorry mum if you're watching this, but like, it's like, yeah, a night out, you know, like I'm just going out with my friend. I need to stop calling it a night out, but anyway, put on a nice load of this. I want to be like seen from space, so we go in hard with the highlighter in these parts, and I like to just blend this in with my beauty blender. Kind of firstly line my lips with this, and I like to go a little bit overline because it leaves this stain on your skin and makes you have these like really nice plump lips. So like when you have no makeup on as well, this is a real game changer. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the magic. Bottom lip is aligned. Whenever I use this product, my boyfriend's like, I'm just like, just trust me. Once my lips are pretty much lined, I then fill them in. You can leave it like this and do like a different type of lip look, but I really want to show you guys the full effect. I'm actually just gonna give myself a little bit more of a Cupid's bow. And then we're just gonna fill in the rest of the lips. And we're gonna leave this to set. While this is drying, I'm just gonna add in a couple of my little moles. You can see like it's starting to crack, and that's when you can tell it's like kind of becoming time to take it off. Then I'm literally just taking a tiny bit of water and we're gonna wipe this off. Also, the longer you leave these products on, like the deeper the stain's gonna be. I like to give mine like 5 minutes-ish. You guys, it's so good every time, like I just can't. Okay, if that hasn't sold you, I truly don't know what will, because that is insane to me. Like, this is just so good, and this does not come off, guys, and I think this color is so pretty. This is my favorite for sure. I'm obsessed. I think it's the best thing ever. You need it. And I'm now going to follow up with the Wonder Skin Contour Lip Liner. This is in shade, I think Saddle. Yes, Saddle. And I'm just going to line my lips. This combo, stunning. And then I'm just going to add a clear gloss on top. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, we are nearly done. I'm going to just curl my lashes. Just wiggling on some mascara. Final stage, Until Dawn setting spray. This is the best setting spray I've ever used. I like a generous amount of that. That is my go-to glam complete. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed today's video. I need to go now and get drunk. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Love you.